over very soon.
It is a welterweight matchup between Bruce Lee and Johny Hendricks. To continue to drill those things, he talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So these fighters are just a year apart with similar height and some differences in reach. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Johny Big Rig Hendricks. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
Ready? Ready?
Round one is underway between one of the more well-rounded fighters in this division and maybe the best grappler in this division. Going to be interesting to see how it plays out style-wise. Yeah, you would think that he would just avoid grappling at all costs because he seems to have a clear advantage on the feet. But we've seen guys fight with their egos before. Let's see how he approaches this matchup. That is how you scramble, folks. Ooh, head kick lands. Hurt. And he eats a right hand there. And they separate. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, nice right hand. They're exchanging leather early. Great timing on that beautiful takedown. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so. And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted. Might be a submission attempt here, champ. I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it. You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's
starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Lee.
Oh, big head kick land.
Oh, single collar tie here. Well, he continues to stay busy and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Big Rig gets in the clinch. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Lands with a right hand. And a single collar tie there. Ooh, blocks the shot. Oh, nice slim to avoid that right hand. Beautiful right punch, follows it up with the left. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Head kick.
Oh, collar tie. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And he landed the right hand there.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
What a round it was for him. A lot of head kicks landed, scrambled eggs on the other side. We'll see if he can recover.
He does a great job of hiding it. He gives you no tell. He doesn't show you when he's coming. That's why those kicks have continued to land, even though he's done it multiple times.
Lost that round, but we're going to go back out there and win this one strong. Okay? Don't think about wrestling. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold. Ooh, what a head kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Sound defensively blocks the shot. Big Rig gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket on the single.
That was a great single. Takes him wide, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that? I knew that was coming. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Hendricks' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his knee for a ride. Oh, he flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. 30 seconds to go in round two. 20 seconds left. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Lee. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes, and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Ready? Listen. All right. You're doing awesome out there. All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. And he is back up to his feet. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. All right, single collar tie now. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Another punch position. Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back in range.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
Doing a great job of mixing.
Oh, Hendricks gets the double leg takedown. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Good work from the top here by Johny Hendricks.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Hendricks gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Single collar tie now. Oh, he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center line.
He was landing one before, now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Final seconds of round 3. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp, and not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
All right, so a huge round for him there. His opponent will need Motrin tomorrow. A lot of head kicks in that previous 5 minutes.
He took way too many head kicks. He was trying to go forward. He was trying to pressure, and when he was doing that, he was carrying his hands low, and his opponent was just wrapping that kick up and over the side of his guard. Credit to his opponent for finding this shot, but really bad on him for not really making the adjustment to stop it. Big kick land.
Hendricks' lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Back to the feet now. Lee's head kick is blocked. No damage there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and both guys really throwing with authority.
So we you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land beautiful punches to the head. Magic.
As he takes him down, now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent, land strikes that matter, and end this fight.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. Sound strike on the ground.
Get yourself to the side. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Wrist control, wrist control. That's it, let's go.
Under a minute now to go.
Finish strong, let's go.
All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round.
Seconds left.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Listen, you have not set up your shots. This is it. This is the last round. You got to start setting up the shots right now. This is it.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
Oh!
Serve him up. Go get him.
Goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh! Big punch land. Ooh.
Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head at anyone.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks. So this guy gets his leg up there so fast. Sometimes you don't see it.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very with the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Close guard. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Lee's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hendricks. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue him? Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Nice hammer fist. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hendricks. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
What a 15 minutes put forth. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 48-47, Hendricks. Judge 2 scores it, 48-47, Lee. And Judge 3 scores it, 48-47, for the winner by split decision, Bruce the Dragon Lee.